Smash Brothers, Nintendo's fighting game franchise, I guess we could call it. The franchise that represents the best from Nintendo when it comes to, hey, it's their take on fighting games, it's brilliant, it's their own mascots, everybody loves it. It's also very hype-inducing in the way it builds up, especially with trailers every single week or every single time we get one, and every day would happen with the Smash Dojo, I believe. I wasn't around during that time, and the Miiverse update we got every day, building up and giving us more and showing us more of the game, but also represents the worst when it comes to the Nintendo fanbase, when people don't know to shut up about where Smash, and getting disappointed when Nintendo doesn't announce Smash Brothers in the Nintendo Direct that was not about Smash Brothers. But anyway, this is the series regarding Super Smash Brothers and predictions for Super Smash Brothers Switch. Yes, this is the intro that I'll be using on every single one of the videos. There will be 7 in total, each representing 7 different topics. Some of them topics in franchises in collective or just universes. So yeah, let's get on to whatever topic it is, because this is always going to be the same intro. Also, since it's the same intro, getting out of the way, I'm expecting Super Smash Brothers Switch, be it 5 or 4 port, to just be taking Smash Brothers 4 and expanding it, be it the engine with added new characters, new game modes, and yeah, that's about it. So let's get on to it. And in this episode, we'll be talking about 3 franchises: the Kid Icarus franchise, the Fire Emblem franchise, and the Xenoblade franchise. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know much about Kid Icarus, so let's get started. Obviously, like every other video, like every other character, like every other franchise, everybody will return. I think there's no reason to remove any of the characters in this game. I know some people want some of the Fire Emblem characters to be removed, but you know, I see no reason to. For newcomers for the Kid Icarus franchise, I think Hades will be in it. I think it just makes sense. I know he's the main villain for Kid Icarus Uprising, and unless there's a new Kid Icarus game with a brand new character that the fans really enjoy, I think he will be an obvious one. I think for Fire Emblem, I think we're gonna get a new protagonist, the new protagonist from Fire Emblem on the Nintendo Switch. That'll be another thing for Fire Emblem that I'm going to mention on another video. I think that Lyn could be in. People talk about representation a lot when it comes to Fire Emblem. That's overrepresented. Me, as a Fire Emblem fan, I'll say that they are underrepresented. Reason why I think they're underrepresented is because out of the 6 characters that Fire Emblem has, only 2 are not Lord characters, you know, and only 2 utilize other things other than a sword to attack. Now, I will never say there's too many sword fighters. There is. I think it's a ridiculous statement to make. I just think that more variety will be needed and improved, and because the franchise is more than just swords. You know, Robin is a perfect example. He fights with a sword, but he also has uses magic. Corrin also represents the manatees. Manatees. I think personally, if it were up to me, I would include characters that are different, not just a sword wielder. I would personally think like changing, if you're not going to include one, change Lucina to be more of a great lord. I believe that's the term they also have, that where they also can use lances. I could be wrong there, but yeah, you can even use the Fire Emblem Heroes artwork to based on. There is an artwork where Lucina does have a lance, and that will be an interesting character to have. If you're not bringing in other characters, you can also bring characters that wield an axe. You can bring characters that just wield tomes, like because they're mages. It will be very interesting to see these characters be implemented. We don't know if they will be implemented. I hope they are. Difference is always nice. And for the Xenoblade newcomers, I think we're gonna get 2. I think that because between Smash Brothers there have been 2 Xenoblade games, I think that the true main character of Xenoblade Chronicles X and the main character from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 should be in the game. I think Elma and Rex will be natural newcomers to the franchise, and both of them will have their own gimmicks. Shulk, his gimmick is that he can change himself throughout the battle and how he battles based on which Monado art he has chosen. And I think Elma and Rex could be those characters that do work in the same mannerisms, not to the same extent, obviously. I believe that Elma could very well go from wielding dual swords to wielding dual guns, much like she does in Xenoblade Chronicles X, and Rex could obviously very easily change between blades. I'm saying obviously very easily, like I know my shit and I know what I'm doing, and I could develop the games like that. I don't know anything. I don't know if it's very easily, but I'm just saying in terms of thinking of a character, it's not difficult to see them doing it, because hey, Shulk has the two possibilities, so why not, you know? And it'll be very, very interesting to see. So yeah, that's about it for these three franchises. Tell me in the comments, who do you think will make an appearance from any of the three, and who do you think will be removed from any of the three. I know that especially Dark Pit and Lucina carry a little bit of animosity in the fan base. Personally, I would just change their movesets, and I think they could be perfectly fine. That's another thing I should have said in the Metroid video, that Dark Samus could be a perfect character to be in the game. Just change her moveset a little bit and it's a completely new character. Even if it is the same version and using the same character models, they could do it and build upon those. So yeah, again, tell me in the comment section what do you think. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to. Again, want to see the rest of the series. The other, I believe, at this point there's going to be another 4 episodes to watch, and there will be at least 2 more episodes in the time to come. If you want to see them all, the playlist will be on screen right now. If you want to see the other series from me, there's the Breath of the Wild Champions Ballad DLC playthrough and the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 DLC, not DLC, playthrough that's going on right now. Obviously it will include DLC whenever that comes out, and obviously the DLC for other games that are coming out that I own, like Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, but that's next year, which I say next year as of the time of this recording. It could be this year for all I know by the time this goes up. But yeah, I've been the Legend of DS, and I'll see you guys next time.